Hey guys, what's going on? It's Fotivator, and we are coming in with another live commentary on the game Rift Plains of Telara, the new hit sensation MMORPG out in the market, released March 1st. We are coming to the first month ending of Rift's first live series. Does that make any sense? That was horribly put. But anyways, first month the game's been out, and it's been doing pretty successful so far. We are doing a guild instance run of CC, Charmers Caldera. And this is the last instance in the game, non-heroic, that you could do level 48 to 50. 48 is as low as you could go. The only people I would recommend bringing under the level 49 is DPS and healers. You really want your tank to always be maximum level. We have Party Time here. He's our main tank. He's very well geared, so I'm not really worried about wiping or excuse me, anything of that nature. But we've been getting a lot of requests to do some live commentary for you guys. Or some live commentary for some instance runs. This is going to be a long video, giving you guys the heads up. So if you don't like long videos, you're probably not going to enjoy this very much. For those of you who do, my subscribers, I just wanted to say thank you for subscribing, and thank you for being valuable, loyal, dedicated fans. Turn my game sound down a little bit. I'm having a hard time hearing. But yeah, guys, other than that, I just wanted to say thank you for all your support. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate the recommendations or the suggestions you guys have for my videos. That's basically what runs this whole operation. But enough of that. This is for the CC run. Basically, if you guys have seen my other videos, we do CC strats for recommendations. If anybody wants to see an instance, I get my guild together and we do it. My guild is the Brotherhood of Steel. Level 4, almost level 5. Got about 60, 65 members. We don't really want to get much higher than that. We like a close-knit group more than a bustling trade chat, but you know, we like doing guild runs a lot, and it just, everything seems to go much smoother. But like I was saying, this is about CC, so I'm going to start the before we really get into any boss fights. I'm just going to do basic grouping formation, which is what I do in my other videos. Group formation, obviously you want a main healer and you want a main tank. I recommend the tank being of appropriate level and appropriate gear. I recommend anywhere between 20 to 30 toughness for this run. They say you should have 50 toughness soon by the time you start doing tier 1 instances. So anything before tier 1, you don't need 50. It's good to be at 50 and get used to it. If you're not there, don't worry about it. Just keep running instances just like this one, and you'll be geared in no time. Like I said, yeah, have your tank be between 20 and 30 toughness. Have your cleric know what he's doing. On the second boss fight, it can get pretty serious. There's a lot of AoE, I've noticed. Oh my god, I'm being mauled by raptors. Shooter! Darius is getting mauled alive. Throw my uber healing on him. But yeah, as you guys can see, CC is very important in this game. There's a lot of additional mobs that are a pain in the you-know-what. So you gotta have a tank that can keep proper control out of those, or else he's gonna really pressure your group and stress out your healers. DPS-wise, I really recommend having CC DPS as well, aside from the tank. Any mage type is good. A DPS warrior, I'm not sure if DPS warriors can AoE. I would assume they can, but if someone could tell me if warriors can AoE and how they benefit in raids, just leave it in the comment box below. I would appreciate that. Other than that, that's basically all you really need. Decent tank, decent healer, and CC DPS. We are currently running with a Mage Barrios. He's one of the main He actually is the main mage in the guild. Just about to hit 50. We're grinding him up. Got a 49 rogue, which I believe is marksman. 50 rogue, which I believe is savvy. If not, I think he's a blade dancer. And then party time, which is, you know, basic paragon paladin. I don't know what their spec is. I'm not a big tank guy, but anyways, yeah, guys, what you just saw, those little glowing orbs that we were just sitting next to, basically it's it's kind of like a puzzle out in the open world. You know how you unlock those achievements for the puzzles when you complete them? That's basically what that was. I'll run back over to it so I can show it to you guys. Basically, it's a 4, right? That's the smallest one, so there's only 3 of them. I'm sorry, I said 4, but there's only 3. It starts off as 3, and basically, if this is your first time running it, you're gonna have to. There's a quest for it, and you got to activate. I think it's called an F device or something. I don't really remember what the name of it is, but they want you to activate it, and you need your whole group to really help out on it. But the first one you don't. 3 people is fine, but once you get to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th one, there's more little bubble things that you have to mess with. With that said, basically a little sparkling thing. You know the little... I'm gonna wait till he's done, because I know it's hard to hear when 2 people talk. This is just basic NPC talk, it's a live event, so I'll wait. So I just bought an Xbox Connect. It's a lot of fun. Any second now. You done? Because I'm done listening. So, as I was saying, basically, you know the little sparkly, like right here, this little sparkly stuff, when you loot his body, basically it tells you that it's interactable. Interactable. Once again, I think that was a custom-made word by the Fotivator. I don't know. Interactable. We're going to go with it. Well, it means you can interact with it. Well, basically those little balls, in a specific order, that little sparkly shit's going to come up, and it means you can interact with them. And all you have to do is just hit it in the order they show up. Hit them quick. When you're standing next to it, as soon as it sparkles, right-click it, go down and turn it on. Or turn it off, in that sense. And it goes around in order. And everybody in the party just has to follow the order next to the little shiny ball that they're next to. I think you do it 1 or 2 times, and it unlocks a little F device, and you pull the thing out, and everybody's happy. That was for that. What else? There was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about beforehand. I don't remember. Oh, I got an Xbox Connect. I know I'm a bit behind the learning curve, but those things are fun. I'm watching my wife play, and man, it is a good time to watch. It's getting weird. All right. Well, I don't know why people are running around in circles. I'm dying. I'm gonna heal. This shouldn't be happening, but everybody panic. But yeah, back to the main point in discussion, not talking about Xbox Connect. This is our first boss, guys. First boss fight is coming up. You just saw the little people, you know, talking about shit. I really didn't listen, but first boss is right here. His name's Smolderon. Very creative boss name. That was sarcasm if you didn't catch that. But, ooh, dibs. Oh, I can't even get that. 250. Whoa, my tank's dying. Probably should pay attention to that, huh? I'm a horrible healer. Such a horrible healer. Shame on me. But anyways, this is the first boss fight, guys. Basically, he's a somewhat of a tank and spank with a little bit of strategy. He drops these big, I think they're red, these big like fiery red plumes. Basic, guys, basic fundamentals, just stay out of it. You stand in it, it'll really put a hurting on you. Tank's pulling, I'm not even at full mana, but you know what? I don't need it. That's how I roll. But I'm gonna hug over here so you guys can get a good scale span out of what the war scenario looks like. See these little circles right here, guys? Stay away. They're bad news. But basically, a little bit of AoE. Every time he reapplies that fire shit, see, I just walked through it on accident and I got hit for 1700. It's not good. Anyway you cut it. Even if you're in there for just a split second. If you're one of those kind of people that are like, oh, I got this. I can take a little bit of damage while I get my cast off. Especially if you're a mage, you're squishier than, I don't know. What's something that's really squishy? I don't know. But I mean, they're really bad with being squishy. So stay the hell off of the red things. As you can see, guys, that's really it. It's nothing really that advanced. Like I say, it wasn't rocket surgery to take this boss down. Basically, stay the hell off of, you know, stay the hell off of the red circles and just keep on deepsing. Other than that, he's no real problem. But boss numero uno is down. Take a little sip of the blood rum. So this is my guy. If those of you, this is your first time watching this video, my name is Fotivator. I'm a level 50 cleric on the Defiant side. I don't think I'm anything special or great. Word on the street is I'm increasing in popularity, which is cool. I don't believe that. I think a lot of people hate me because I'm stupid and I make commentaries about a video game. But for those of you who appreciate my commentaries, I am here for you. But as you guys can see, basic gear, I got a couple of epics. Just tier 2 PvP gear. Everything else is basically blue, nothing special. But yeah, enough about me. If you guys do have any questions about me or my build, I'm spec'd into Warden and Sentinel. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know. I'll give you the best knowledge pertaining to my class and everything about it that I know, because I'm here to help you guys. I'm not one of those people that doesn't really like to talk about my class and, you know, doesn't really like to help. I'm here for you guys. But right here, guys, there's no boss pull, but it can get kind of froggy at sometimes because there's a lot of these little air ashen elementals, and they can really really swarm you fast if your tank isn't paying attention. It's a very meticulous and specific OCD process the tank has to pull. You pull from left to right, clearing the left side over to the right. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why. This cough has been with me for like a year. I think I have cancer. I don't fucking know. But I feel like I'm always coughing in every one of my videos. But it's weird. There's usually little like twigs and like branches and stuff that if you're a forger you can collect in here. I haven't seen any, which is awkward because every time I've ran this I've usually seen a shit ton. So that's kind of disappointing. But here we go again, guys. There's another little thing here. Basically, see, as soon as these things sparkle, you just gotta hit them. That's basically it. And then, see, he just hit the fourth one in order, and it starts the whole it finishes the whole process. The thing pops up, and you're good to go. I don't think they finished it. I don't think he hit the yellow thing in time, so we're gonna get to redo it for you guys if they decide they're gonna do it. I don't know if they are or not, but. But yeah, very simple. Pulling left to right, one at a time if you want, 2 or 3 at a time if you trust your tank and you trust your healer. But as you can see, Party has a lot of trust in me, which is good. It's very good to have a not only professional but personal level of trust, communication, and friendship between guildies, especially when you're in higher end instances like this where one little accident can really ruin a raid if people don't know what they're doing. But that's this area. Basically, guys, the good old-fashioned saying, smooth is fast, fast is smooth, and that's how you get to this instance without any problems. As long as you run everything carefully and slowly, you have no issues. Up here to the left, guys, is a Shadethorn branch. This is what I was talking about. If you're a forager, you got to be pretty high in foraging. I think it's 250. I think I'm 300, or if not, I'm like high 2s. I think I'm like 280, 290. So I really have no problems with it. But This stuff sells for a lot on the market because apparently you can only get it in here and close around the vicinity. So I was pretty... Yeah, I'm 281. I'm not 300 yet. I'm close. But I'll be there if I run this 1 or 2 more times. But as you can see, guys, Tank, he didn't make an accidental pull. He just decided to pull a little bit more because he trusts me, like I said. That's super. But like I said, if your group doesn't know what they're doing, you could really, really pull too much at one time. I got a little healing ball going on him. For those of you who are healers watching this video looking for advice, my greatest piece of advice I could give to you guys is just stay OCD with your heals. You know, make sure your mana sustainment's high, and make sure your tank's always at full health. Don't really ever let him get below 80% of health. And if he does, you better have a damn good reason for it, and you better be ready to counteract it. You know, I mean, I've been healing basically since the beginning of my experiences with MMOs. The first MMO I ever played was Star Wars Galaxies. And greatest MMO I've ever played, hands down. It just was... The fundamentals of it, you know, just blew my mind. And, you know, I was a medic in that game, and I've stemmed on through Guild Wars, you know, through City of Villains, City of Heroes, Ion, if you pronounce it that way. You know, EverQuest, Daok. I mean, I've played basically every single game out there, you know, and I've been healing since, yeah, like forever, you know, and that's the one thing I can recommend to you guys. Just be very particular with your heals. Be very OCD and be very, have a very hard skin, because 9 out of 10 times, guys, I'll let you know, when somebody dies, it's usually gonna be quote-unquote your fault. And don't let that bother you. 99% of the time, it isn't our fault. It's just they're taking too much damage, or the tank pulled too many things, or, you know, the tank doesn't have enough toughness to really hang on to mobs. There's many things, guys, that can differentiate whether whose fault it was. So I know there's not too many healers in this game. Trust me, I see it in the Warfronts every day when I'm the only one in there. It's very frustrating, but just my one piece of advice to you guys is just stay motivated and don't get upset. Don't let, you know, trash talking people ruin your experience. You know, people call you a bad healer, whatever. I mean, if you heal for 30,000 health and that's it, and I heal for 200,000 health, well, guess what? Look at it as, what's 30,000 extra points in healing that we didn't have. You know, it's all about staying motivated and staying, you know, ahead of the game. Don't let these trolls, you know, eat you up and ruin your confidence and stuff like that. 'Cause it just, nothing good can come from it. I don't know if Celox wants this, but if so, I'm gonna... Okay, she did want it. Hold on one sec, guys. But, yeah, basically just talking to Celox, telling him that we're going to do 1-and-1 on the foraging stuff in here. I feel bad. I didn't know he was high enough, so I kind of just hopped on the first Shadethorn log, and that's not good. Uh-oh, big pull coming on party. Let's see if I can keep him alive here. I really wasn't ready for this, but I'll do my best. Woo, buddy! It is a pyrotechnics fest. If you have epilepsy, don't watch right now, because you'll probably die. Oh yeah, who's got the lead heals? This guy. But that was a example, guys, of a big pull. That if you don't have an experienced healer, you don't have a good tank. Bad juju for the group. I really want that. Yeah, that's that pristine sap to create or to craft pristine distillate. It sells for a lot of money on the on the auction house if you guys can craft it, which I can only craft at the level below it, and it's a rare drop, and I haven't been able to get my hands on it, but I'm trying to get my hands on it. So, anyways, yep, that's all I got for you guys so far. Basically, have a stand fast group. I don't know what this fucking Aaron's about to do. He's just freaking out on people. But we're coming up to the next boss fight. He is a very particular boss. If your group doesn't know what you're doing, which I don't think 3 out of the 5 have ran this before. I think only me. Okay, so I guess 2 of us haven't. I think me, Party Time, and Celox have. So you're gonna find out. If we wipe, it's a good learning experience for you guys to see what not to do, which I hope doesn't happen. But if it does, you know, no harm, no foul. It's good for you guys to see us wipe instead of yourselves. But yeah, we're coming up on the second boss. He's a lightning boss. Basically, what he does is he drops these weird, giant electric balls, if you will. They go around the whole party, and they really hurt you with AOE damage. If you don't get out of the way, it can really put a whoosha on your team. Whoosha means ownage in my own dictionary, Perfect World. But basically, I think it's 20% of his health, he does this crazy suicide, not really suicide, but this crazy like Omega Kamehameha Blast. Kamehameha Blast thing. If your team doesn't get away, he'll one-shot you. Doesn't really matter what your toughness or health is. He will fuck your shit up, in a lack of better terms. Excuse my language. But you guys will be seeing it. He's right in there. Big bad Cyclorax, I guess is what you could call him. Cyclorax. Creative little name. Yep, here we go. Purple's first. Then it sparkles over to green. Then it sparkles over to blue. Yellow. Orange, red. And then you should complete it. As long as you click it fast, you know. See, and oh, I don't think they hit it in time. I'll get the green. They're being idiots right now. I don't think they understand what they're doing. Alright, now that I've assigned everybody. Or, you know, one person can just do it by themselves. That works too. But basically, one person can do it if they're a very fast clicker, which it appears he was. But yeah, this is the boss fight. You got to fight him inside this chamber, which really makes me uncomfortable because it's very, very small. Not a lot of room to go. But here we go. I hate when he talks. I just want to like punt a baby or something. Can you imagine what that guy's face looked like when he was recording that? Jesus. Yeah, see, I just got hit by one of those balls. I failed to move. That was my fault. But so here they come. Just get away from them. They follow you. Just kite them around and stay the hell away from them. See that big giant affinity thing he just did? You want to get the hell away from him when he does that. It says a storm rages inside of Cyclorax. Get the hell away. Guys, emergency scenario. They hit you harder over time. If you gotta keep your tank alive, you know, if there's an emergency and he dies unless you heal him. See, he didn't get away in time. he didn't get away from that big AoE thing. So looks like we're going to improvise a rogue tank. Let's see if we can deep him down before he dies. See, that's the... I'm surprised we actually killed him in time. That wasn't a... Shut the fuck up! Now that he's done, that's what happens. If your tank doesn't get... The whole party, not just the tank. If you don't get far enough away from the boss before he does that big storm cyclone thing, he'll just one-shot you. There's really nothing you can do about it. But not bad for a team of half who didn't know what they were doing. I'm surprised just the tank wiped, but no complaints on my end. Basic gear, nothing big. Yeah. Oh, another thing I just remembered. When those lightning balls hit you, they also put a debuff on you, I think, which stacks up to 5. And every time you're hit with one of those debuffs, you take more and more damage from those electric ball things. Yeah, this guy in here, Airstorm Elemental, you don't have to pull him. Our tank is very OCD with his clearing process, which I'm fine with, because if you're not 50, it's just more experience for you guys, right? So you don't have to kill him. You can walk right by him. He saw him, didn't wanna. That's fine. No harm, no foul. Basically, that was the second boss fight. For a recap again, for the 15th time, stay away from the balls. If they hit you, no big deal. It's going to put that stacking debuff on you. The higher stacking debuff, the more those balls are going to hit you for. Just stay the hell away from them. It's at all costs, you know, stay away from them. The only cost that is greater than getting hit by those is keeping the tank alive. And you know, if it's you got to choose between the healer going down or the tank going down, let the tank go down, obviously. But if it's keeping a DPS alive or you living, let the DPS go down and you can res them up after the fight. It's no big deal. Barrios. I thought he was going to hit way harder than that. See, what just happened was a very big mistake I did. I used my main heal on Barrios because I thought he was going to die, and I left party time exposed. Like I said, I'm only human, so shit happens. Luckily for me, he's a good tank, and he popped his I think his one-hit heal. Just let him know. Hey, I'm sorry. That's me, anyways. I'm just a nice guy, you know. Something happens. It's just good to let him know why it happened. Raptor Jesus is the name of Celox's rap. That's creative. But other than that, guys, it's just a straight push on. When you get to the before you get to the next boss, I mean, there's just squads of elites, 2 to 4 at a time. Nothing a basic group can't handle. What the hell was that guy doing? He's like sleeping or some shit. We can't hit this NPC. I don't really know what the hell's going on. Try to punt him off. Oh, I guess we did get him. Get a pat coming up behind party time. I actually pulled aggro off of the tank. Start a little healing ball. And when I say healing ball, what that is referenced to is I have 2 moves that they're healing over time spells, but they are area of effect of my location. Basically, healing shower. It heals for a lot of health over 7 seconds. And whoever's closest to me gets the heals. So I basically pop those 2 moves and I just stand closest to the tank and everybody stacks on me, and usually it keeps us alive. Usually, keyword. But we're coming down the ramp. We're getting ready to fight the 3rd boss. He's right about right here. They're on every plateau. Every time you cross a bridge, in this instance, another boss fight starts. So, just giving you guys the heads up. In the meantime, while we're waiting, like I said earlier, if this is your first time watching this video, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or recommendations, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. Even if they're about my prior videos, obviously I would like you to comment on the video of the video you're commenting about. But if that's not the case, if you just remember, feel free to comment anywhere you want. Like I said, I can give you the strats, or my personal opinion, or my best direction. Also, I usually say this per video. We're on the Lotham server. It's a PvP server. It's the largest PvP server in the game, with play up per capita. So when I say largest, don't think I mean the best, or we beat up Sunrest and Fablight, because we have a stupid petty rivalry with those two servers. It's we're all on the same team, but everybody likes to say we're better. This server sucks. This server's great. When in reality, all servers got shitty players. All servers got great players. I mean, I've met a ton of great guys from Sunrest, and I know the guys I'm playing with, for instance, right now. I know a lot of great guys from Lotham. So don't think that any one server has just the good players or just the shitty. So having said that, if you guys are on the Lotham server and you are Defiant and you are looking for a guild, or and if you're not looking for a guild, just a helping hand or a friend. We're always here for you guys. If anybody needs anything, we can always take you under our wing in the Brotherhood. So, just wanted to throw that out there on the table too. I've actually gotten about 5 or 6 people in the guild from YouTube, which is great. Makes me feel great knowing people are watching my videos, and I actually have an active impacting decision on them either by I don't know why, but I lolled. That was funny the way he landed. He went up and just like ate shit. Sorry, ADD there for a second. But it makes me feel really great knowing I've had an impacting decision on them either buying the game, or what faction to go or what server to go. That's really great knowing that I've changed that, and I'd like to continue that in the future. But yeah, as soon as we get over this bridge, over these stairs, is the next boss fight. So, giving you guys a heads up to pay attention for the strat. I think the rogue pulled someone. Another thing I want to tell you guys about my other video. I remember on my last PvP video, I can't talk today. About my battle for Port Sion. I remember I don't really want to say badmouth the Defiance, but it was a bad week, to say the least. We lost a lot of games in a row. And granted, I understand it was because of pugs. That's just bound to happen. So in my other video, I don't want you guys to think that I meant anything negative towards any faction. There's a lot of good and bad players on Guardians, and same thing for Defiance. I think we got a guy AFK. I don't know. And he's back. But about my last video, yeah, I just wanted to clarify. After I think it was funny that Murphy's Law kicked in. About the next morning after I created that video, I uploaded it and I logged on the next morning. I think we went like 13 Warfronts in a row. We just won and won. and they weren't close. They were like, shutouts. It was awesome. But this next fight, guys, is once again a tank and spank. It's very meticulous in the way you pull her. She does the same thing as last time. She pulls... Did she really pull? He pulled, and I'm just trying to harvest. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. But he lays down these acid pools right there. Get the hell out of them. If you think it's bad with the fire rings like the last boss did, these things are twice as worse. It'll wreak havoc on your group, to say the least. The worst part is sometimes it's out of most players' control. Like what he just did. He'll drop it on top of him and hit your tank with it, and it's just there's nothing you can do. You're gonna jump in it for a couple of seconds. The important thing is to get the hell out of it as fast as you can. Be aware, tanks, when you're holding him. Be completely aware of your surroundings and who's getting attacked and when. Because if you lose consciousness of where you are or what you're standing in, your healer's gonna have a stroke. But yeah, quick boss fight, guys. Goes down fast. No real survivability on the boss. Leather and plate. Bunch of shit I can't use. Yeah, if you're a warrior, guys, this is the place for you. Especially if you're a rogue as well. A lot of boss drops in here for warriors and rogues. A lot. If this is your first time running this instance, this also is for you. Pay attention here. There's a I don't know if we're doing this. If it's your first time in here, you're gonna have a quest. There's a little dwarf guy in here. I think he's in here, right? Oh, never mind. We're not there yet. It's up at the next area. It looks just like that too. It's funny because you'll see. Wait, is this the last area? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna unmute Vent real quick.
So grab the quest now.
Yeah, is he? I didn't see him in there.
Dark. Well, no, he doesn't spawn until you actually do the quest.
All right. I'm grabbing it now.
Okay, I'm going back. Okay, well, I just learned something new. Apparently he doesn't... There he is. He won't spawn until you grab the quest. Basically, the quest wants you to grab this boss. And what he does is he puts this really nasty debuff on you. And the tank has to hold the aggro while the person, whoever has... I think the ashes or the essence or whatever the hell it is, has to run over and grab this little thing over here, which it looks like Dark Reigns is going to be that lucky guy. But yeah, see, the boss will pull you off of it because he doesn't want you to do it. Basically, the NPC is a ghost. She's a widow, and she wants to be set free. I guess this guy has her body trapped in this, and long story short, she gives you the whole rundown when you take the quest. You can't do the quest until you turn the essences into this little vat thing, jar. As soon as you do it, the boss retreats off and runs back, and this cancels the fight. He drops no rare loot, so don't feel that you have to run back in and kill him. Since we're greedy and Jewish, apparently we're going to run back in and finish off the boss. The only difference in him now and before is he hits much harder this time than he did the first time you pull him. So, just to clarify, let's say I'm the person who grabbed the quest. I'm going to run in, the tank's going to grab hold, a bunch of shitty dumb scarabs are going to spawn. I'm going to loot one. Okay, after you loot, looting's not part of it, but you run around, have the DPS grab control of the scarabs. Get the scarabs off you. You're going to run over here and right-click on this little thing, and you're going to release the ashes into the tub thing, piss the guy off. He runs back, says, no, you're going to pay for that, blah, 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 blah. And that's the end. As you can see, we killed the boss, didn't even drop anything. So, pointless to attack him after he runs back. Don't waste your time. If you want to like us, you're more than welcome. But yeah, it's all about having proper CC and having your team being able to hold the tank and those scarabs while you run up and grab control of that thing and make him retreat back. The good news is that quest drops a really, really nice item. I think it's a weapon. It's 2 one-handeds, a staff, and like a rifle. Yeah, right there. It's a gun you can get. He got a wand. Really nice stuff. If you can disenchant it, DE it or break it down. I don't know what it's called in this game. If you can't use it, go for it. Other than that, this is a good part. Right after you finish that little mini boss, you go right into the last boss. And the last boss, this boss is very particular. This is where you actually need some strat. Basically, what happens is she gets really nasty around a little bit below half health, and she starts a cone of electricity. She starts a cone of electricity, and you basically have to run in a counterclockwise. I'm just gonna wait. It's okay, Celia, the Storm Touch. I'll wait for you. Okay. Now that she's done, she's not done. It's all right. I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay. So now that she's done running her suck hole, basically, once she starts the fight, she does a little bit of AOE. Be mindful, healers. Be mindful of your group. She gets really nasty AOE. Once she gets to half health, she's gonna start this like cone of electricity, and the tank has to kite her counterclockwise, and the rest of the group has to follow with the tank. It's very, very important that you follow the tank, because if you don't, you will die. She does a lot of damage. Right here's what I'm talking about. See, didn't get out of the way in time. See how she's starting to spin? She spins, basically, and she chases you around with this electricity shit. And like I said, if you don't get out of the way, guys, bad day. I feel bad for Celox. I don't think he had enough time. He was... he just kind of got unlucky. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. She started the beam right there, and he went down. Damn, Duck's getting pounded. But once she does that, she only does it one time, unless you don't kill her fast enough. She'll do it for a second time. And if she does it for a second time, God bless you, because it's stressful enough to deal with it one time. I wouldn't want to do it 2 times. And yeah, she goes into this immune state like most bosses do, and once she's in the immune state, she spawns all these little Storm Touch vision ads, and here comes the electricity. And once again, guys, counterclockwise motions. Just run in a circle. I mean, it's not rocket surgery. You just run in a circle. That's all you gotta do. I assure you, you're gonna die when she does it for the first time. I don't know why. It's kind of like it has to happen. It's kind of like falling off a bicycle the first time you ride one. It just has to happen. Tank's getting shit pushed in. Throw him a little heal. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Charmers Caldera. That's a CC. Blue axe dropped. Doesn't really help me. And a blue cloth shoulders dropped. So not a single piece of chain or cleric gear throughout the fight. Depressing, I know, but you win some, you lose some. Thank you for watching, guys. Like always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything in the instance or anything at all, not even relating to the instance, never hesitate to ask. We will be making another live commentary of AP, which is an Abyssal Prespice or Prespice. I don't really know how you pronounce that, but that'll be coming up next week. And we'll be giving you full boss strats and fights and all the information about that. So thank you once again for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys out there. Until then, stay frosty.